guys, Chivos here, back for another Football Manager 15 video here at Gibraltar Phoenix. And it has been a while since I've played this save, but I needed a break. It was getting on my nerves. The frustration was kicking in, and we've got some news. It is the end of the season, and let's see how we went. So competition-wise, knocked out by HJK in the Champions League. We won the Rock Cup. We got runner-up in the Senior League Cup and runner-up in the Pepe Reyes Cup. So, very disappointing, to be honest, but they were not important. The main thing we have to look at here, we did win the league, 35 points, so 7 points clear. Magpies made European qualification, which was quite a surprise because it was their first year up. They're in the Europa League next year. And the big news, Lincoln Gibraltar have gone down. That's correct, they have been relegated, and not good news for them, to be honest. They're going to have to come back up. As you can see, their league position's been dropping, and now they're out. They're relegated, they're done. So, unlucky for them. Let's check the schedule and see what's happened. Destroyed Avenir Began at the start of the season before losing to HJK, which is very disappointing. We lost the Pepe Reyes Cup 1-0 to Lions. Can't complain, I wasn't too worried about the game, so that happened. We had a 2-2 friendly away at Xerez, where we ended up picking a 2-2 draw. We had left it late. We did score in the 91st minute through Kyle Parody. We then had a 2-2 draw to start off the season with Lincoln Gibraltar. We're having a good run of form. We beat Europa Point 3-1, beat Britannia 2-0, Lynx 4-2, Magpies 2-0, and St. Joseph's 5-1. We then got to the Senior League Cup, where we did lose 1-0 to College Europa. They left it late, 87th minute. We had a 2-2 draw with Lincoln, another draw with Lincoln. Not bad. They left it late to come back, and then we had a 3-1 win against Hound Dogs, which once again, good result. We scored all our goals in a matter of 6 minutes. So that ended up pushing us through the Senior League Cup. Back into the league, we finally beat Lincoln 4-2 before beating Lions 4-1. We then had the Senior League Cup semi-final where we won 2-1 against Britannia before a 5-3 win in the Rock Cup second round versus Lions. Another good result. We then went to penalties in the Senior League Cup final, and if you check the score, they did beat us 7-6. Very disappointing. Malla missed. That's right, Jamie Malla, one of the old golden boys, missed, and that is what cost us. But you know, that's what happens. Penalties, can't complain, there's no money in it. So, I mean, these things happen. Europa Point, we beat 2-1 in the league before a 2-0 win against Lynx. And then the quarter-final, we played Boca Juniors Gibraltar. So, we beat Lions, which was a harder game, and then Boca Juniors got through, demolished them 5-2. Sorry about that cut, guys. So, as I was saying, we did beat Boca Juniors 5-2, absolutely demolished them before a 2-2 draw with Britannia. Very disappointing. But we then had a 3-2 win against St. Joseph's Gibraltar. And then, surprisingly, Gibraltar Scorpions, who have been in Division 2 this year, got to the semi-final and we destroyed them 6-1. And that was after having a man sent off after 33 minutes. We were 3-0 up and then ended up scoring another 3 with 10 men. Big surprise. 2-1 loss to Lions. A bit disappointing there as well. Before a 2-1 win to Magpies, where we faced Rock Cup final against College Pegasus, and Mark Poole grabbing the 2 vital goals. So we did win quite a bit of money from the Rock Cup final. Let me see if I can just double check that. Yeah, 311k, so not bad. And there's no big news really. I mean, I got offered a job at Sunderland. I mean, that was big news, I thought. I mean, they are in the Championship. They did get relegated again, but I mean, it's a surprise to be linked with a big job. As you can see, We have a new main kit sponsorship, 44.5k, which is good news for us, to be honest. And here we go. Justin Collado won second div player. They're all second div awards. We haven't seen any first division awards, which was a bit disappointing. But, you know, who knows when the awards will come out. Surely not me. I'm hoping soon, but that was the schedule. Let's see how things went down. Obviously, the tactic is still the same. Everyone is now on holiday, but the main thing we want to see is how did the squad perform. So, everyone's starting to get older, which is not good. We're still waiting on professional status. Sabari, 25 appearances. The main goalkeeper still, Alhana, still sticking around. Alex Reyes, 22 appearances, 4 goals, 8 assists. Good season from him. Very, very happy. He is seeing the years though. Daniel Sanchez is now 27. So you think about, we're in 2025 and Daniel Sanchez has been at the club since 2017. So he's been at the club for 7 years now. So we picked him up when he was 20. He's now 27 and only now is he getting first team football. But he's a vital member to our team. 16 appearances, 4 off the bench, 2 goals. Charlie Pearson, one of the young kids, 18 years old, 25 appearances, really stepped up, pushed his way into the first team, and he deserves to be there. 1 goal, 1 assist. Stephen Clark, playing as the left back, only 9 appearances. He has announced that he wants to retire. I'm not sure when he will, but it doesn't faze me. He's only £50 a week and half a star ability. But left back is where we are lacking. So, Matthew Solthingsuck, I don't know how to say his bloke's name, but he's 17 years old. We did pick him up this year on a free, quality player. He's only 17, so he will make the age cut. So he will be a homegrown at the club player and very good potential and ability. Very good player for us. Only appeared 6 times. Just the age barrier was the main thing. Josh Lane still here. 25 years old. 1 goal, 3 assists. Not a bad season. Nick Hadley, 6 goals, 2 assists. The captain didn't really play too much this year because of our new arrivals, as you already know. Mark Poole, dominant season. Very happy with Mark Poole. 27 appearances, 14 goals, 12 assists. Excellent work from him. 25 years old, leading the line as a centre attacking mid. He's just destroying the league. So good to see. And before we go on to Jamie Mellor, 24 years old now, 5 goals, 1 assist. Didn't play much because of our new arrivals. And Kyle Parody, what a season he had. He's getting old. He's 35 years old now. Come to think about it, Kyle Parody's been at the club for at least 10 years now, surely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Been in the club for 10 years in my stint. 10 years in the club. 17 goals, 4 assists this season. Very, very good. Can't complain. Yusuf Hana had the three appearances. Danny Alexander, 19-year-old, not as good as what I thought, but he's good considering he's not on a wage. Nick Asquez, still not on a wage, very versatile player. He did play quite a bit this year, and 22 years old, very good. Connor Harrison's now 30, only half a star now, so we might not move him on. We might get him to retire. Michael Scorer's 25, and unfortunately, he's just not banging goals. He would gladly take Parody's spot, but Parody is just scoring so many. It's crazy. Now the big 2 players I've wanted to focus on, really, for this period. First, we'll have a look at big man Kevin Marin. He's now 20 years old. So as you guys know, we did bring him in for 185k. In the first year he was at the club, he made 22 appearances and 13 goals. So very, very good, I think. But second season, he made 24 appearances and 11 goals. So, probably not as good on the goal scoring, but assist-wise, he's doubled in assists. He has really proved that he was worth 185k. And I am so happy about it. 185k, well spent after 2 seasons. He's still got a lot of time left with us, I personally think. Very, very pleased with that signing. George Zarro is now our highest paid player on £1,000 a week, only because he managed to get so many. I think he's got 50 appearances or something. Some stupid clause I had, but I mean he's happy, and I'm happy, to be honest. You have a look this year. Obviously, we did bring him in for half the cost of Kevin Marin, and he's half the player of Kevin Marin. But first year, 5 goals, 9 assists. This year, 5 goals, 12 assists. So he has shown his worth as well. So these guys both picked up 12 assists, as well as Mark Poole's 12 assists. There's 36 assists between 3 players, which is substantial. It is amazing to see that. Lee Coombs been playing centre back, picked up 3 goals from 12 appearances this year. Very good. Estevan also quite a big impact this season. 4 goals, 2 assists. Richie Horton, we did bring him in, finally, but not playing good. And he's not on a wage, so I can always offload him. Michael Gray we brought in. He's a left midfielder, attacking midfielder. Duarte's long-term successor. Well, that was the plan, but...
We're having tomatoes and they're cooked, so you will eat them.
Yeah, so why do you have to tell me?
Just so you know that they're cooked.
Well, I'm busy.
So you don't turn your nose up.
Well, I'm busy. Fuck's sakes. Michael Gray, long-term successor of Ricky Duarte. That was the plan, but George Zarro came in. So that plan was ruined, so he's still here. But what can you do? Stuart Williams is also here. 21 years old, didn't appear this season. Not a bad player, but not a good player. Shaw Aspen's also here. 20 years old now. He's becoming a really good player, to be honest. If you look at his technicals, he's got 5 in the blue now. His mentals are lacking, his physicals are lacking, but technically, he's a good player. And I should really be playing him more, but the quality in the team is too high. I think he will be Connor Harrison's long-term successor. But the big news now, and I mean the big news, Stephen Clark wants to retire. I have 2 left backs down here. Jordan Bell is the first one. He's 17 years old. Not a good player. I've bought him in. But as you can see, the pace is good. Hopefully he can develop in our training facilities and become a better player. But the other one, James McLaren, got 15 appearances this year. 1 goal, 2 assists, and he's only 16 years old. So we are finally finding some youth for the squad. And at 16 years old, I cannot complain. He's only getting paid £25 a week. And look at him. Everything is on the incline at 16. His physicals are crazy for a 16-year-old. 15 acceleration, 14 agility, 13 balance, 13 natural fitness, 14 pace, 12 stamina. Mentals are not bad either. The only thing that's lacking is technicals, but they're all on the up. Cannot complain. James McLaren, great signing, and we got him from Lincoln. We stole him, and it was worth it. So that's been the season. Finance-wise, yeah, things aren't looking very good. That was where the training facilities got taken out in May 2024. A year later, we're sitting on 1.4 million. So we need to keep pushing. Our projected balance is 1.9. But as I said, we need to keep pushing into Europe. Europe is the main struggle, and that is what we need to aim for. We need coefficients to rise, and I need them now. But my name's been Chivos. I'm going to leave you here for now. Hopefully we get some coefficient results. I'll join you then. And hopefully I'll get a UEFA Champions League draw. So there is some news. Finally, we've got some awards. And what a surprise. Kevin Marin has won the Gibraltarian First Division Player of the Year. And so he deserved it. 7.43 average rating. Very, very good performance from him for a 20-year-old. I'm happy with that. Mark Poole got second, which is I'm still happy about, you know. He had a great season and he's really showed it. And then also Michael Garcia, third place, 32-year-old from St. Joseph's. Not a very good player, but he really did well for his club. He managed to bag 12 goals in 11 appearances. Right, Young Player of the Year was Alex from St. Joseph's. He was on loan from Linense, the team that I bought Marin and Zaro from. And as you can see, he's not a bad centre attacking midfielder. If you check him out, he doesn't have a release clause that I can see, which I'm not happy about because I want to see his release clause. And you see, the worst thing is if I try and scout him, oh, I can. I'll scout him and see if we can find a release clause, because if I can, I'd like to sign him up. He looks promising. He's only 19 years old, so he could be a good player. Gracia scoops the first division top goal scorer, which was the guy from St. Joseph's who bagged 12 goals. Kyle Parody finished in second and Alex Wallace finished in third. Average results there. Goal of the season. We haven't been featured in again. Very unfortunate. But I did get Manager of the Year. So that's it for now. And as I said, I will see you guys at Coefficients or the UCL draw. Hi guys, with more news, and it couldn't be any worse, to be honest. The Gibraltarian First Division has dropped 3 places into 111th. So the league's not getting any better. So we used to be pushing for 1.5 star reputation, and now we're down here. We're just doing shocking. We need to be doing better, and the only way we're going to get better is if we get better in Europe. So club rankings, we're in 257th, so we've dropped because we used to be 250th. So we've dropped there. Alright, not looking good. Very, very disappointing. So, testimonials. Apparently Stephen Clark and Alhana can have testimonials after having 10 years service. So you know what? They can have testimonials. So we'll do this. And what should we do here? Useful testimonial. The Stephen Clark testimonial. And we will play Magpies. Yep. And then Alhana can have one a few days later on the Monday. No, sorry, that was a mistake. Alhana can have one against... No, we'll go St. Joseph's. So there we go. We'll have 2 friendlies, one against Magpies and one against St. Joseph's for testimonials. And we will be bringing in Alex, the guy we looked at. They want £700. So I'm not going to complain. £700 for this guy, and anything could happen. So I'll sign him. And obviously coefficients are not good. So there you go. Stephen Clark will get his testimonial. St. Joseph's will also get their testimonial. And that's it for now, to be honest. Yeah, so coefficients, I haven't seen any. So I'll just double check this to confirm. In the club rankings. Oh, here we go. Here are the coefficients right now. This is what I was supposed to look at. Here we are, right here, 257th. So we're on 5.8, which is not good. We used to be up near Bromby, and now we've dropped. So we need something to happen in Europe this year, and that will be a big hope. But I'll meet you at the UCL draw. We are at the draw, and we have been seeded for the first qualifying phase. And we can play against Avenue Began, Cliftonville, or Pennarossa. We're hoping for Pennarossa, but we should be able to beat any of these teams, and if we don't, be fairly disappointed. Santa Coloma will play TNS. Avenir Beggen will play us. So of course we got Avenir Beggen 2 years in a row now. So it's a bit unfortunate. We should be able to beat them though. And in the second qualifying phase, if we are to get through, we've been put in the hard group once again, as we always do, always in the hard group. So potential games will be Celtic or Basel, Red Star or Videoton, FH or Zalgiris. I would fancy matching up against Zalgiris again. We owe revenge. So Sheriff, Olympiakos, Helsingborg, Honka, FH, Flamatari, not good, Copenhagen, Levadia, Sarajevo, Stromsgodse, Hafia, Kabala, Bate, Skonto, Zalgiris, Gibraltar Phoenix or Avenir Beggen. That is the result we needed. Excellent. And let's push on to see who else. Maribor got Akphobe, Lech got HB or Valletta, Chirac got Omanola. Here you go. Santa Clara Martinez got FC Red Bull Salzburg. I feel sorry for them. Cliftonville or Penarossa will play Celtic, so Celtic will go through there. Budoknost will play Red Star. Dinamo will play Dinamo Tbilisi. Videoton will play Cork City. And Basel will play Shkendija. So that is the European Champions League draw. Avenir Beggen for the first qualifying phase, and then it will be Zalgiris. So hopefully we can get through the first qualifying phase, get in to the second qualifying phase, and get a bit of revenge against Zalgiris, as we deserve. But this will be the testimonial for Yusuf Al-Hana. I'll leave you guys here. I will join you guys at the Champions League first qualifying phase. Thank you guys for watching this episode. It has been a bit long. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter. It will be left in the description below. And I hope to see you guys on another Football Manager video. Thanks for watching.